Hello, dear papillons, and welcome back to the Angelic Portal. And today I feel called to channel a message. I have never really done this sort of channeling before. I've done it with cards, and actually, I did pull up some oracle cards, and I saw a lot more than I usually do. I felt like I was able to go very deep into things and see things that I normally wouldn't, which means that my intuitive abilities have been upgraded. That's an explanation. The other explanation is that I microdosed on something. I just microdosed on hash, but it wasn't even a proper dose. It was like a 1/4 of a gummy. So that might have some part to play. However, it's extremely mild. I'm feeling a little sleepy, and it's like the exact right amount of brain matter relaxation. It's like the muscles in my brain have softened. And I guess a lot of people who smoke up must be feeling that on a regular, they must be feeling it regularly or something. But I just get anxiety when I smoke up usually, so I need to microdose it, like really, really refined dosage of it works for me. Like right now, and it feels really, really nice. I feel very, very relaxed and soft and deep. It's a great combination. So let's get back into the channeling. This channeling is for the divine feminine. And as I said, I've never done this kind of channeling before, but I just feel it very strongly that the divine part of you is being activated. The eternal part of you, the part of you that just knows, that part of you that just owns the room, part of you that is a priestess and a tigress and a huntress, that part of you is just, she's waking up. And she wants to come through you. She wants to emerge. And you must let her. So here is where we hit the snag. And I face it. In fact, I'm reflecting on it right now today. And I'm sure a lot of you women out there face this too. Which is that you kind of take your gifts for granted. You kind of push yourself down a little bit. You explain yourself as less than in some way. You underplay or undermine yourself and your gifts. And as somebody who was a chronic self-deprecator in the past and a huge critic of myself and the world around me, I totally get that. And I feel for you, but you aren't able to remain in that position anymore. You are just it's being broken open, and you're it's like that goddess is just pushing herself through your bodysuit. It's like you can't stop her, you can't stop me, is the dialogue you're having with yourself right now. Wow, this is so cool. I have never done something like this. So you can't come in my own way. You can't mess with me, is the dialogue you're having with your own self. And well, we do obviously have sometimes conflicting thoughts in our head, but this is just out of the blue. This is extraordinary. Because you're very much aware of it this time. that how much your self-deprecator has taken over, and how much you've given her the leash to your life, and how degrading that can be, and how disempowering that is, and how you are living a life of apology. Some elements of your life will show how you are an apologetic person, and you don't want to be that apologetic person, but you've kind of gotten frozen in that role because you think it's safe, and basically you don't want an attack from the outside, you don't want prejudice and judgment from the outside, so you're just keeping yourself safe, and you're keeping yourself secure in a way, but it's a very false sense of safety and security, because your soul wants to burn through and wants to burst out, and you must. It's not a must, it'll happen. I'm trying to say it'll happen. So the message I got is that the ocean is going to eat you alive. I'm sorry for these. I'm not sorry actually. Why am I apologizing? But I know the messages are a little intense and also strange comparatively, but this is the most honest channeling, and I do feel the energy of Bhairavi Ma and Kali Ma in this message, that the ocean will eat you alive. The ocean will eat you alive, and in a very good way. That's the part where if you didn't click off, it's good, because I'm giving you the second part of the message, which is that the ocean will eat you alive in a good way. Okay, so I didn't want to just keep adding good and bad to things, but this time it actually makes sense. That's why I'm saying it. Everything that's getting channeled is not from me, Anjali the human. It's something else being channeled. So I'm doing that. Yeah, I feel it's time to really sit in your power. We can actually do a meditation towards the end. Again, it's going to be intuitively. It's coming to me now. But the power you hold scares you. The power you hold freaks you out, and that's why you keep choosing to play it safe, and you keep choosing to play small. That's about it. And that's why you may have been receiving, this is very fresh, but that's why you may be receiving triggering elements in your life that make you step into your power. Okay, so for example, you may be seeing around in the world around you, maybe on YouTube, maybe in your friend circle, maybe in social media, I don't know, but you may be feeling that these people are stepping into their power, and you may be feeling that, why am I not? And the universe is saying, now you are, you will be, you have to, you must, it is inevitable, and it's not that you are going to make it happen, it will happen to you. That's what it will happen to you, and it will completely alter your chemistry, your energetic signature, your functionality, your artistry, your impact, your abundance. All of this will greatly be impacted and changed and altered by the energy that is coming at you like the ocean. So you how do you enjoy this, right? Because it sounds a little scary, but it's for your best. So how do you do this? How do you make peace with it? Is like in the ocean when you're floating, and if you're able to float, then you have surrendered a lot of your own control and the outcome, and then you're able to just be more chill in the ocean. I think even then the waves will come sometimes, but surrender is the only way. And try to go beyond the word surrender. Try to go beyond the word abundance. Go beyond the word and the word's visuals and the word's preconceived notions, and just go beyond the word is also a huge message. Like all these words, I know words are important to convey something, but there's always a deeper meaning beyond the word. And it's very thick with meaning, it's vibrating with meaning, and we are asking you to access that. We are asking you to touch upon that. That's where the gold is. That's where the gold of your personality lies. So try to sink into the gold of your own personhood. Just try to observe your discomfort and then sit with it until it starts settling and becoming a little more comfortable. Maybe you could visualize expanding your body, just expanding your outer limits more so that can settle and you're not overwhelmed. Which is kind of like expanding your aura and expanding your energy field, which is happening naturally right now because in general things are more expansive. I'm so sorry for that sound. I just shifted my body a little bit. Yeah, so that is the main message, Divine Feminine. Actually, there are messages. There are a few other things, small things. I'm going to say it quickly. I'm going to say this and listen very carefully and reflect on this if this is true for you. Because this is something I've been reflecting on as a feminine who is connecting with her divine, reconnecting with her divinity. My tendency to grasp things quickly results in me taking them for granted. So grasping something makes you take it for granted. Whether it's grasping the knowledge too quickly, whether it is grasping that box of cookies or like the candy, or whether it's grasping the water bottle, whether it's grasping your lover, whatever you're grasping is basically, if you grasp at it, then you haven't understood it, you haven't given it love and affection, you haven't taken time to observe it and understand it and be with it and connect with it. So you are taking that thing for granted. So that is not real understanding. Something I've been doing, that's why I'm reflecting. The second thing I want to say is, you postpone claiming your power and you are reluctant to come into your full power, which we discussed. Think about it and see how that sits in your body and see if that's true for you. The third, the only way I can be successful is when I claim all my power and sit in it. This is what I was asking you to do. Try to sit with it and sit with that golden energy and feel your body expanding a few feet and increase your energy field will increase, and take up more space and see how that feels. Basically, first you see how that feels on your own and then see how it feels everywhere else. Okay? And yeah, don't let that turn into arrogance. Don't let that turn into something else. There is a balance to things, and I trust you have that balance. Yeah. But the way you will succeed is by fully embodying your power, which you're a little afraid of. So just start embodying it, and I know it's scary, but keep doing it. Okay, the next one is, I am afraid of feeling intensely, so I make light of my gifts. I make light of things that are important, valuable, and worth spending my time. So reflect if you're afraid to feel too much, too deeply, too intensely, and reflect where you are making light of your gifts, where you're kind of undermining them. And then the last one, this is very interesting, and I haven't mentioned the final one, guys, before we close, is that the clothes you're wearing and the dresses you're wearing right now, they are not suiting who you are. You are not that person anymore. And how you dress does affect how you feel. And you're being invited to dress as you are right now and as you feel right now without shame, because that will really, again, it's a way of showing somebody who you are in a way without telling them. Obviously not, well, Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I love you guys.